Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. We are testing out the demo for the Killing Stone. As far as I understand it, it's a adventure roguelike slash... I'm not 100% sure, but the trailer looked good and we're about to check it out. So jump right in and see what we get into. Welcome to the Killing Stone. This game is still in active development and very much under construction. We would love your feedback to help us make the Killing Stone the best possible game. Please join our Discord for the main menu and let us know what you think. Thank you for playing. Modern English. Period English. Interesting. This game is written into two styles, Modern English and Period English. Select which one you'll like to experience. You can change this anytime in the option menu. Modern, I don't expect you to make it this far. I still don't truly, actually, but I have noted the effect. Period. I nor thought thou didst come thee far. I still do not, but the effort marries. Yeah, we're gonna go with Modern English because my dyslexia is just utterly gonna thrash me if I don't. Oh, that's kind of disturbing, but cool at the same time. What do we got for options? Story mode, language queue, control, video. Yeah, we're gonna keep all of this fine. And let's go ahead and run a new run. Oh, okay, we're already in. At last, if your tongue wasn't...
If your tongue wants use, approach and speak on. I am, to your every whim, a subject. But as wise men will one day say, in the beginning was the act. If you crave such action, then to the ritual and amen.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one of the cast members in Critical Role plays in this game. That's freaking awesome. All right. Mavin, you approach the figure uncertainly trying in vain to orientate yourself in this uncomposed dark Wittenberg College. Your office, was it not a mysterious parcel left on your desk within a box strongly familiar? Numbly, you had skimmed the receipt, retaining nothing beyond. Estate of Markin Seven Grid, Heron as the deceased. Your ancient mentor, dead in the shadow. False and true seem weightless equivalents. She left this box to you. On instinct, you reach for the clasp, then an uncanny light which seemed somehow to notice you.
From time's iron vice, you emerge, uncrushed. All hail and welcome. Do you have a soul?
This is so freaking cool. Okay. Your presence would seem too strongly identification. Yeah, okay. I can prove no such thing. Oh yes, let's go with that.
Already between you and Markin, you are the fun one.
You sense this creature is strongly grateful for your trust.
Now, in all of your mortal world, there is but one game worth the candle. If you would play, ask yourself this. Have you the skill? Have you the will? to beat the devil. If you knew how many times I have heard a yes, you would stand amazed.
The figure gestures at the altar-like table and speaks no more. Begin ritual.
Do you see? Here is the table, and here the game. In this place, we play for souls.
Oh, fun.
Here is my wager. The soul of Markin. You hereby swear to be final executor of your late mentor's pact, and in all unresolved trials or contests, play on her behalf. You bear my eye, bequeathed by your dead witch. It shall serve as your stake in this good faith test of your credentials, and keep us both honest. Now, prove yourself no imposter. Face Valravin, first familiar to learned Markin, and confirm you are truly her pupil.
The figure indicates a signature line on the ritual document. The package from the Marquine contained a strangely vicious-looking ring with a nub on its tip. The purpose is obvious. Obvious. Words. Oh, written in blood. That's grand.
Now, by all the eyes of hell and heaven, are we to each unto the other bound. Until the trial's done, and game be won, let no mortal soul from this table rise.
A great pale bird hops forward, an Albion corvid, quite rare. It truly strong. It trills strangely and seems to speak not in words, yet you intune the meaning. Why a mock tale? This clearly is the one foretold. Still, if I must, I'll fledge the witch, study the case, and make your argument in brief, stranger. Ritual. This ritual binds you and the demon together in the contest. By contract, click on the battle above the lupus to begin. Combat manner. Battle against a weak enemy. Battle against a weak enemy. And, okay. They're all the same. In the first lesson. Sorry about the skip. I had to do something for the family. Alright, let's continue. The game of the souls to win. The game of souls. To win this contractable battle, you must reduce the health of your opponent's eye to 0. If you reach 0, you lose. Placement phase. When you turn starts, you draw up to 5 cards, which you will play on the battle line. Select a card with. Okay. Looks like all of them are the same. Thrill. 1 damage, 1 HP. Placement phase. These cards are all creatures which get placed on the battle line and fight when your turn ends. Place 1 now in the available spot. Placement phase. Cards cost action points, which are these, to play and refill on your next turn. Play thralls until you run out of. Okay. End turn. During resolve, creatures attack and deal wounds equal to their strength to the first non-ally they face. Oh, okay, so that is the opponent. So it's not like a chessboard, like it's across from each other. It's this way, side by side, horizontally, not vertically. Okay. The Fangela divides the board. You can only place creatures on your side and vice versa. Okay. All creatures have health and will die if one reduces that to 0. Okay. Keep playing the throws until you run out of room. Okay, ran out of room. You win. Okay. You defeated your opponent, but such many minions are only an aspect of the greater adventure. Proceed to the next battle. You got it. Wounds preview. Beneath each eye is a wounds preview. Place a creature on the battle line to see the preview change. -2, okay. The damage seen here will happen during the resolve phase. End your turn to see it happen. Okay, so anytime we place one down, we'll see what type of, how much damage is going to be dealt. Cool. Okay, we can't, we gotta end our turn. The demon played a new kind of creature. Focus on it to see details. Overreach. Overreach has a special keyword tunnel. Creatures with this skip the first valid target one attacking. Attack hit the eye directly if there's nothing to skip. Okay. What do we have? Celestial projection. Okay. That's cool. The slash preview, it means the creature will die at the end of the turn. Okay. So overall, this is just a tutorial. A third lesson. Invocation. Your new card Spark is an invocation, a spell that affects the board but isn't placed on it. Select Spark now. You Spark on eye. Nice. The rest of your hand is all thralls, which seems unlucky. Select the draw pile to see if you've got anything better waiting. Okay. The draw pile. This shows your remaining deck in random order. When this is empty, the graveyard reshuffles into it. Use the back button to leave. Okay. You draw up to 5 cards every turn. You can then hover and use right click to discard one, hopefully making a space for a better card next turn. Okay. Then you'll discard, continue your turn, and press end. Okay. Oh, nice. If you regret a move, you can undo it with the undo button. You can undo any move until you end your turn. Okay, cool. End turn. Nice. Valorant, the bird interrupts to address your devilish foe. Must we go through all of this pumped? Then somewhat sing-song. Is your one good eye too damn old to see this? Gusts are Maven or I'm not me.
Enough beak, ghost-feathered wretch. You speak with your mistress's mouth, yet listened not. She made this exam a condition of these items' release. And rhyme no more, squab, unless you match silence to itself. My cap could use a new plume.
The bird stiffens. Whatever the mask's advisory may truly be behind the shape, Valverin seems far worrier of it than his words suggest. Is your guest no do some more candid conversation then? Was I wrong to trust your reputation for civility? For civility?
Agreed. We may commune in comfort now, if you like.
Yeah, my dyslexia with these bigger words are just kicking my butt right now. Let's talk.
To me, you are the shape of joy made flesh. To be matched at last, sweet sinner to the sin. The late Marican named you her pupil. Should you, by this ritual trial, prove yourself the one chosen by the witch, then like that box, I and all the world will open to you. The second ritual test awaits, unless you've any questions.
Is it true American is dead? She has willed me here arcane secrets, but are you the catch? Excuse me. You said this is your eye, wiggle strength lantern. What more do you know of Narcurden? Let us resume the ritual contest. Its mysterious begins to reveal themselves to me. We'll learn later on more of this game, so we'll just continue. We'll learn more once I actually get it. Let us resume the ritual contest. It's a mysterious begin to reveal themselves to me and shall we? Boon. Select a temporary boon to improve your odds. So it's straight up a roguelike. I love it. Here you can choose a boon, a specific effect that will help you until the ritual ends. Boons stack with each other, so it's also better to take one if offered. A cup of plenty. Heal 2 wounds when your entire deck is cycled during battle. Revitalizing assault. Heal 1 on every combat start. Vital ink vial. Maximum health increased by 1. This one kinda sounds good. Every combat turn we heal. You can place a creature in reserve above another creature ready to join the battle when the first one falls. Play a celestial projection now on the battle line, okay? displacement slot above are celestial projections presenting the space for reserve. Place combat archer there. Okay. Nice. Unlike the creature on the battle line, the host them reserve creatures don't normally attack or get hit in combat. End your turn to see your attack. Alright. Some creatures have special abilities when they deploy the reserve, like a Archer of Faith. Play it in the comment. Archer reserve now. Okay. Opponent symbol means this effect applies to the enemy eye, so in this case thorns will strike your creature and your Mavian eye. Okay, so that damages our units and us. Nice. Combat boss. Chance? Aggression is a chant. Chants must be played in reserve to and are discarded when they hit the battle line. Okay. So buffs it, nice. It's lowering our attack, okay. Replace. Your celestial projection is damaged. You can replace by selecting a card, then selecting a figure on the board, replacing the host, keep their reserve, okay. Really starting to enjoy this one. Nice. I know you were no charlatan. It is my honor to serve you, Maven, and to be free of his company.
You're no pretender, then. A true maven, and pupil of the infamous Marikin. Indeed, in every hand you play, I see hers. Now ends the casual joust, and begins the duel. Your witch believed you could outgamble me. As upon a stone in earth redoubted, break my back upon your will. Match me, in whose blood the first ever pact was penned. Who, for your game of souls, cart chessmen from the teeth of time. At your journey's end, seek me out, and we shall see.
He places a small, efficient traveling kit near the pier and model house, as one might use with dolls. Okay. So mysterious and freaking cool, dude. To the north is your faithful voyage. Between the Eldritch Eye and myself, your path will be well lit. In coldness, you will face him again as true enemies. I'm afraid. Expect no quarter. Soon enough, you'll miss the warmth of this first found embrace. Follow me. Okay.
To my apprentice,
The
my
17th
sin
century
and
colonial
my final
first
friend.
island.
In death, I must ask one last favor.
To my apprentice, my sin eater,
That
and
fateful
my
game I
final
once told
friend.
you
In death, I must
is
ask.
not yet won.
Wait.
I wagered all and lost more still. Now, I fear
Okay.
your art must exceed my own.
She is reading this out loud.
Svanguard family stands at hazard now, and the house means to collect. Go to them, Maven. Seek out my kinsmen in their exile, and shield them from my wretched curse.
This is gorgeous.
You need not love them, but even the worst of us deserves a better fate than this.
This is...
Maven, to make my meaning plain, it is you alone whom I entrust to beat the devil.
utterly amazing.
Mariken, Svanguard.
Yeah, this is freaking gorgeous, man. Hi there, doggo. Bye, doggo. Can't run, apparently. Yes, doggo. My kindred, my health, misery to mine enemies. Okay. What you growling at, boy? Just charge forward. Oh, fun. I think doggo turned demon. Maybe? Mr. Chops. Maven, oh forgive me, I think I did not greet you properly. You greeted me properly as a might, as a dog. If you can hear me, know the dogs do not talk. Do not acknowledge this unwholesome. Let's go with the first one. Oh, flatter not so. Do make me earn it. Chop will come over bashfully and loose his tongue again. He sniffs you a little. You smell of ash, you know. Then my former mistress is dead, and since I somehow forgot myself, yet I remember. Oh, I'm late. Come, please. Please. Her family waits for you. Alright, Chop. Lead the way, I guess. Oh, now we can run. I'm sorry, can Chop open doors? The dog swiftly guides you through the grand old words. Manes, sniffing and chafing about as if he too were seeing it anew. Signs of isolation and decay have mounted slowly over decades, yet oddly only on the outside. The chambers themselves are remarkably well preserved. Still, the lights seems clustered in too few rooms. This is a dwelling for a great clan. Yet the sheer silence belies that utterly. Ahead, a few souls stand in a loose cluster, and behind them the blessed promise of firelights. You suppose a sudden urge to rush past them and collapse upon the earth. A big man of some three score years steps forward and greet you. Mr. Chops emits a small, friendly whine at the sight. Hi there. Bellium. The man takes in your mask, your strange case. I guess her guess, correct? Such as it was. Her will instructed me to expect you, but not your name, just Maven then. Of your great house, these few are near all who remain. Creature guest now. Singard, try to remember how. This is my resume. Father, say you have come far indeed for our family. Rare to meet a soul that will exile itself by choice. Welcome. They expect your vestment, your case and mask. Unhurried, some quite perplexed is here. You feel keenly measured and yet unjudged. Nika? An ink woman steps forward and curtsies very briefly. After a look at the large fellow of the for confirmation, it is impossible not to notice the cross around her neck, her covered hair. In Germany or Denmark, she would draw eyes, but not from her clothes. You are far from both. This is her people's land. What purpose such effect? My wife, Nika, I assure you, she speaks. A hastily half laugh, they both look back to him, absolute in the silence. The dog does too. He resists his red-limbed eyes on a specific bit of nothing, then abruptly seems to recall that he too has a name. And I am Velman. The grandmother lies below the house in the grotto. And a long night of mourning elapse. Merkian Sevengard shall be given to the sea as the old Danes were. Her request be first you will see her soul. Yes, I apologize, I overstep. Proceed as you see fit. Welcome to Vacant. I'll retreat to the den, likely unsure what to expect of you. Characters with that icon have something to say. When you are ready to advance the game, go to exclamation mark. This is gorgeous, dude. I am not adept at greeting. Years in exile now, with no herald to call me forth. And yet, when a stranger asks my name, I still stand and stare like a fool, waiting for the trumpets. He seems to immediately regret the candor and clears his throat. I've had all gather here in common sight since the event. He seems to force the blunt truth out against some resistance. This is her body discovered. What little will she left as a spoke of the conspiratorial practice and a vigil of duty that doth cleaves to ancient custom, and so we Sevengard mourn as one. He frowns some fear of inquisition even here. Since then, Melvin was restless. Grandson has perhaps felt unfairly cooped, mind racing with questions of morality. I expect a Maven is many from forms of Dr. Valium seems to know this and felt obliged to share any observation relevant to the family health. Some insomnia followed, muttering in half thought through the nights. Finally, he fell asleep upstairs. You will pass him on the way to your guest room quietly, if you will give him oblivation. Oblivation's brief grace. Okay. The wording in this is quite interesting. At your approach, they hold their hand out at a canted angel to shake or kiss it. The pose makes it unclear. You settle for a curt bow. Please share the first doctor. You're here to cleanse great grandmother's soul somehow. Truly, they pause, eyes betray and trace of mirth. Has she any left? Father does not have the belly for blood, even, but someone ought to tell you. Merkian fell from her balcony high in the house late at night, struck her head on a sharp bit of earth outside, and so ended a legend. We found her in the morning. She had slowed with age, but I thought her steadier. All to say, the body had frozen and has by now likely thawed some into the grotto. But your charge is spiritual. I might say that even against our will, all the seven guards are versed in theology, yet there's nothing we can do for her. So excommunicates. They gesture with their goblet hand in a wide arc, indicating the manner of the family's Arctic exile. They spill not a drop. I'll wager she'd die again before admitting it, but now Markin needs you. Yes, the woman gestures to herself, not quite touching her chest. Nika, no need and nothing. Perfunctory smile, hands out, open, half closed. Do not worry, they convey. Okay. I love the art style too. What is that? Those goat heads with huge frickin' horns? Interesting paintings. Huh. Here, unobserved against the dog speaks. She, for shame, leave a sleeper unwatched with poor mistress dead below. Will you see her vigil, Maven? Till you need me as Bodsiman, I'll see to his. Why, with her soul in such a state, any stinkerous old spirit might be jolted free and fly up his sweet nose. A lick for luck, I'll give it now. Master Chops hesitates as you step back, his warm gutlered eye meet yours. I'll miss you. Beltius, the boy has a former color, but you see more than a mere trace of this land's native Inuit. It is lineage passed down from Elman and Nick. Surely they are too old to have been his parents. Who is missing? Regardless, his family has indeed been a long way from Europe by now. Perhaps to a scandal? Alright, let's go downstairs. And see to the mission, unless... Okay. Maven. Where you survey the small guest room. It smells of old pipe smoke, and beneath that some residual deep solid thing, an altruistic vermin long come to dust. It is oddly comforting. No doubt when this house offered shelter to Merkian, a full exile house. Sealed house? Family servants and myriad houndsmen. Some few would come away from the longest next door to comfort upon private matters. Carrion. You set down your case delicately to preserve all American instruments of arcane inquiry, the box lantern, your inheritance, with the promise of more, the profernal, the future trials, these yet no further documentations upon which to employ them. Surely Markivian's will is somewhere on the promise. The lantern and I stay on your person after another drop of blood to feed both. The concept of sleep brushes the back of your eyes, gentle and insinuating, but it must wait. So much yet to discover. So this is gonna be our temporary room. Here's a cat. Black Milk. Interesting name. The cat's eyes meet yours. As with the other animal here, you seem to conjure thoughts in keeping with each pentellating meow. Behold the reserve as if from the sky, but by whose war horn a call forth. Black Milk shall keep an eye on both banner and take bets. Yet now the pointillist does not watch you walk away. Typical cat. Alright, let's go to the mission icon. Whoa. That glitched. Did I just see a bird? I do believe I hear a bird. Oh, that bird. What was that? See, the infamous Marquian own soul is contract form. The pact, yes, and signed in blood by it. She's forsworn and damned to hell by war of will. We now must win her back. Will seize hold that subtle body and play at tug of war till all hell's strong men lose their grip. Mark the time, Fort 8, no, now Fort 7 fleeting hours. We have to serve the pact of Erkian. Belrin ruffles his feathers in brief confusion. But where are the smirking fiends come to collect, like Paul Bearer, to scratch her out on the contract and carry her off to the loveless pit? Maven, our newest associate, Mr. Chops, must act as your official familiar for a time while I look over these documents. Belverian emits a strange, distinguished, non-avian whistle. The sound causes your bones to seem sudden, very present, distinct, and separate. The feeling fades when it does. The dog has already reached the grotto, whining a little. Do you please bond with him, Maven? When I'm able, I'll offer you the choice of my service as well. Okay. Maven, so sorry, is your old chop fool, Chops? I wanted to watch over the boy, and my duty forgot me as the familiar who led you into the home. I owe you the first bond. I am the worst ever dog, or I don't know the trick to sit watchful in two places at once. One night, this secret will be mine. My bond should ease your burden in rituals to come, and then by your leave, I'll look in on the young master. Now let us pay your respect to Mistress, for it is her soul we need to, we meant to see to. Family familiar bounds. Bonding with a familiar grants a unique boon during the ritual. Master Chops fetches new cards when you discard later. You will find others with different singular powers. Interesting. Pay respects.
Oh, pay me no respect. No obeisance before this empty ruin. What could you still owe me? It is enough that you are here. Though, perhaps not all of you. I judge you not in that regard. You and I are a matched set.
For ruin, you emit a resounding echo. I'll talk to myself a little further. Ask.
If ancient Mariken could answer, what would you ask?
Do you remember how you died, or might be forming a theory? How is it that I seem to hear you now? Is this your work or my own? Let's ask how she died.
A wound requiring no further salting. Thank you. Ask instead. Why now, at last? I seemed near the end when as a youth you knew me. Perhaps hell extended my loan, then let it lapse? Tonight, do they come to collect?
So your soul is unclaimed, your familiar yet speak? And these gifts you left to me, what should be my next step to collect them?
You are a lawyer at last, are you not? Did that college of overeducated inaction at least convey the elemental firsts? Locate the documentation and check the fine print. Shall we continue? If ancient Mariken could answer, what would you ask?
Well, let's end.
I fear that sweet sleep has flown south from us all. Instead, do remain vigilant, young Maven. Goodbye.
You see the contract is immaculate. Here described is the soul of a newborn infant nun. I did she. A sudden fear I can't quite name. A great rumble sounds here in the grotto. Mingled grants of ice and old wood are kicked up in a chemistic oral. Noise issued not from the bowels of the house, but upstairs. Voices raised in distinct share of panic. Go up, out, fly, Maven. That can't be good. Was this you, Adora, there? She gestures to the new stairwell, perhaps randomly, but her disbelief seems plain. Liam, Reismine, and I were only outside for a moment. Where is Elfie? Did you see? She starts again, trying to help you ornate in the timeline of her fragmentary ascendant. My volume, Raisman, they went in just now. We heard cries, please. Neka seems to grope for words, genuinely admired, gesturing again towards the revealed stairway. Let's find out what the heck's going on. Hi there. You know, no, I'm just gonna go for it. This is no mere fever, it's a prelude to possession, and here a contract on the lad's soul. Delvin hops away from the child, takes it, the rest of the room contracts on moisture, spineless, waiting. One stray left, I fear, from a whole family tree. I would have talked to everybody, but I'm kind of on a crunch time right now. So, forgive me. Sidelong, the bird now surveys a legal stamp in a strange grip, sculptured into a human likeness. Melthia, the style the same as was the efficient Marquian in the care of the Find One Eye. Mistress said nothing of this even to her own familiars. Come, Maven, move Hilthia to the chair and prepare the ritual components. The work begins. Begin. You shoulder Hilthia into the chair next to you where the client sits. You brandish the ritual herbs under her mouth and nose, then show him the needle that will take a sample of his blood for the ritual. Troublingly, he volunteers his finger on automatically as if rehearsed. Oh my. Hi there. The girl as One Eye's agent, you lay a claim, well then cough up your recipients. Great old leaf contuberant represents click and clapped shrieks of metal shuffled by its long robe. Loa tendering a new Meg step forth. You wish to match wit with the Vigirld, the very great of Castellan. Think what is that whelp to you? You bleed onto the document near your client's contribute consistent to act as proxy. How willingly you bleed for him, bold yet flesh is but the reborn tide round the true prize, your soul. We must accept the challenge. Battle of will begins. All right, buddy, let's do this. Court is both father and mother to all Acuris. Thus, even now, the devil is bound by his own ancient law. This Vigirl is a lord of hell, visitor to One Eye, a lawyer, and greedier than average, ere no offense meant. Yet no rule is etched in fire across eternity. It exists only till challenge for what is law but a conversation between observers. We say the bargain. Here you must forge your own luck, revise the family's pact, bid and counter bid, thus with his signature tricks, will beat the devil as his own game. At his own game. Urge bargainments. Most rituals contain rounds of bargaining where you and the demon vie over contractical boons and bans that are permanent. Bans and negative boons that empower the demon. Select boon you want or a bane you don't with placage. Hit here, demon. Okay. Number of creatures you can field at once is increased by 1. Anticipation lot. The first enemy a creature placed each turn immediately takes 1 wound. Play with the madness bear. When the enemy avatar is damaged by an attack, they gain 1 armor. Scratch spectacle enemies. Total HP is hidden from the player. Awesome. This is the first of 3 rounds. Before a bargain takes effect, you will have 2 more opportunities to tilt the resolve in your favor. Okay. Revelation. Each ritual is a contract, and any contract can be exploited in its upcoming room. Your familiar can echo out such revelations. Alright. Familiars. Your familiars told the reckoning. They uncover a misviolation. The solar pledge was recorded at less than a lawful measure. A bargain struck in false violation collapsed under his own weight. With this, the ritual tiles tilts revelation enter your grasp. Revelation, 10 revelations. Okay. Revelations are a currency of secrets spent at bargain, boon, bane, pact, and forged rooms to adjust their offering. Okay. Exchange 1 pack for another to change your deck. Boon. Let's take a boon. The first one allied creature played directly in front of an enemy creature is in each battle gain blasts. The first allied creature in a turn. You send 1 damage to enemy neighbor on the battlefield. Let's go with that one. Right to the quill with the record. Your defeat, pity your name won't worth the gilding against in our ink. Yeah, okay, buddy. Personal boons. Each has scavenged and bounded familiar has a unique and powerful boon. Examine them in the tray above to see how to use their power. Chops. Fetch replacements. The first 2 manual discard each turn are replaced with a freshly drawn card. Creature with 0 strength have the sneak keyword. Nice, okay. Unresolve. Cards with a resolve symbol Have a special effect during resolve phase at the end of your turn. Okay. Last. Attack, strike, X additional targets behind the premier target. Okay. Healing reduce. Look for a green healing preview to see how many both are reduced. Okay. Nice. Sneak can be placed on a property. Okay, slide. Keyword slide. Creature with slide move X slots in their facing direction, taking a reserves with them. Okay. Give 1/1 it dies. Okay. The owner symbol means this effect applies to the eye belonging to the owner of the card. Okay. Target an owned creature to destroy a spawn of beast in its place with the original HP and +2. Okay. Ooh, sweet. Lethal. Creatures kill any target they attack except Maven and Demon Eyes. Okay. No, I didn't want to. Okay. I think I read that wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that wrong, but okay, it's working out. All these documents read as one great pact, yet mirrored smaller tall of woe. Our heroine contained mistress, she the deceased made her can sign away their souls to her little by little. I'd wager this boy is one such. For her sinful life, this boy is to be damned. If I'm right, it's these cursed pacts. Each some bundled sin of Mercurius forced onto our client as a surrogate that we now must scrub away to save him an excresium, a right proceeding all property, all inside some 40 hours. Packed. 10 packs bundle of scrolls bound together from your deck. Here you can improve it by exchanging one of its packs for another. This packed exchange room offers 3 choices. Pick one pack to gain an existing pack to lose, then confirm. Okay, So it's more or less building a deck, kinda. Back to remove, okay. Back to add. The path ahead has a recovery room which restores 10 HP to Avatar Eye Exchange. Grants this way to reconvert into... Okay, cool. Forge. Modify a pack to improve hero deck. Okay. We don't necessarily need it, but it might as well. Revelations added. Nice. Bane. Dale Hitch. Okay. So this is a bad boon, I'm assuming, right? First, one enemy creature played behind another enemy creature in each battle against tunnel, I guess. Number of cards you draw up to each turn decreased by 1. Demon blood vial. The maximum health of demon bosses increased by 1. Yeah, let's stick with this one. Yeah, this is the enemy's boon. Or bane. Boon, bane, whatever. Boss fight. Shoot to on our side. Armor take. How to place eye buds expires after battle. Gotcha. Invoke. When this deploy hit enemy neighbors for 3. Okay. Oh, that's not good. fine. We got 11 on him. Yikes. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Ooh, shit. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to read these because I'm going to utterly freaking fail this if I don't. Yep, there it is. I got clapped. Restart ritual with all progress gained in the ritual, but try again. Anew, abandon, and no, continue. Thinks himself smarter than all of us put together. It's a twisted belief. Really to over-convey bit by bit, you can trick him into thinking he's on a winning streak and trap him between a temptation. Plan your route. You often must see your total deck. Well, as soon as Boon Bane, you accomplish try to tap. Okay. Huh. Change. Most likely to. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we failed the boss fight, but it keeps going. Creature with counter strike back at their attack time. Okay. Getting ballsy, I see. That's not good. Yikes. Yeah, this is getting a lot harder. Yikes. Alright. Go this way for the boons. Getting a little better at this. Nice. Alright, what boon shall we grab now? First ally creature played behind another ally creature. Each battle gain one tunnel. The maximum A health of demon opponent decreases. Remove the... Oh yes, let's do that. Pack exchange, combat for elites. Pack exchange. Let's do this. Get another boon on our side. Oh, great. Nice. There we go. Oh, that's a Bane. That's grand. Cursed Ink Vial. Maximum health decreases by 1. SAP and carry over between turns. The first enemy creature played in the first round gain 1 counter. Let's go with the counter, I guess. Let's see, can we take them on this time? Now that we've learned a couple of tricks. Any card played into reserve gain, okay. Of course. That's not good. That's really not good. Really not good. Can we make a comeback? That is the question. No. Do this. This. Okay. Why with a wall, man? Or tower, whatever the heck you want to call it. Come on. Ah, you can steal stuff? That's not fair. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yep, there it is. Oh, man. Okay, well, not completing the demo because of the time that I'm running out of. So, if you want to check out the demo for yourself, I will leave the link down below. And if you want to see possibly more of this, because I'm really enjoying it, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future videos and or live streams of words of indie games, horror games, and anything gaming as of late. So, peace out, keep being awesome, and I'll see y'all in the next one.